Hello, all my lovelies out there. So it is the springtime, and we know that means it's garden time. But this video right here is for my first timers, my newbies. Yes, first and foremost, welcome to the wonderful world of gardening. Let me encourage you by letting you know that every gardener that you see on whatever platform, okay, no matter how glorious, how beautiful their gardens may be, how much of an expert or a master gardener they may be, at some point in time, they were in the exact same position you are right now. We all had a beginning, so do not despise your small beginnings. Do not at all be nervous about the undertaking of gardening, because please believe it is about to open your eyes to a whole new world, but it's going to be fun, okay? You are going to have an amazing time. Once again, welcome. And guess what? I'm here to give you 3 easy steps on how to plan your first outdoor garden. So let's get into it. All right, step number 1 to planning your outdoor garden is examining your space. So figure out exactly how much space do you have to grow. And in that space, where exactly does the sunlight come from? How long does it stay there? Where are your shady areas? Go ahead and look around that space and try to figure out, okay, are there some areas where I notice there's some more insects, or maybe the birds and the squirrels tend to gravitate towards that area? Is there grass already there? So then that way, as you consider what you would like to grow, you can better visualize what you are going to do with this space, because you indeed are going to transform this space to your liking, obviously, but you want to make sure that you're planting whatever you want to plant in the rightful area. So some of your crops, I'm going to say crops meaning plants, fruits, or veggies, some of your crops need shady areas. So this is why you're going to examine that land, that space, and figure out, where is my shady areas. Some of your crops may need a lot of sunlight. Maybe they only need 6 hours of sunlight or less. Whatever the case may be, you're going to examine your space, so then that way you know exactly where you should plant what. All right, step 2 is simply identify what you want. So this is going a step further from just me saying consider in step 1 what you would like to grow. I want you to consider your time. I want you to consider your zone. I want you to consider your end goals. I want you to consider your budget, okay? And for those who actually do have a little bit of knowledge that they're working from, I actually want you to consider companion gardening as well. I'll do a video all about that. So if you don't know what companion gardening is, have no fear, I got you. But identify exactly what you want. What zone do you stay in? I'll do a video telling you how to check your zones. What zone do you stay in? Meaning what crops are actually going to do well in the area that you are planting. What type of time investment do you want to put into this? Because yes, very easily gardening can take up your whole entire day. Well, that may not work, seeing that a lot of us are not working from home anymore. All right, what are your end goals? Do you want to bring bees and butterflies to your backyard? Or do you just want this to be a wonderful sanctuary of greenery? Do you want to be able to eat off this land? All these things are things that you have to answer for yourself. So step number 2 is identify exactly what you want. Step 3 is real easy, y'all. It's research and grow, okay? I could have said research and go, but I feel like research and go just works better. All right, so what I mean by that, okay? In step number 2, I tell you, identify exactly what you want. Okay, also keep in mind of your budget. Once again, very easily, gardening can take up all your time, and it can have you in a po house, okay? So what you need to do is go ahead and start finding deals. Start looking. I did a video telling everybody, hey, this is what the Dollar Tree has, because don't let somebody make you think that you got to spend $500 to get your garden popping. That's not at all the case. All right, so find deals, find things that you can upcycle around your home, around your neighborhood, on Facebook Marketplace, in thrift stores, wherever, whatever may be the case. Go ahead and find your deals, research best practices, and now let me say this, don't spend a lot of time researching best practices. Spend some time so you can feel an air of confidence as you go out there. But once again, just as I said in the very beginning, majority of even the greatest gardeners learn through trial and error, okay? So I get it that, gardening can be very much so an ego boost, but it can also be ego deflating when you kill a plant. But baby, trust the process. you'll be grateful for the process, okay? And just go out there and grow. I have now given you 3 easy steps. 1, 2, 3. You can do it, boo. I believe in you. And you know what? I'm going to be here to support you along the way as well. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. I will do a video. I will show you. I will walk you through it. The community of gardening, I can say, is a community unlike any other in terms of, I noticed that we, for real, we are soil brothers and sisters, and we got one another's back. So do not hesitate to ask a question when you have a question. And once again, if I think of something as I'm talking, just like how I said, I'm going to do a video on companion garden. I'm going to try to help you as much as I can along the way. I promise. You got this. Now go grow.